Hi viewers, I thought I'd do a video on proof coins and some of the concerns I have with them. Now obviously proof coins are seen as a collector item and not a stacker item, which isn't entirely true, because those of you that have been following me for many years will remember that I used to pick up many of these proof ASEs. Earlier dates, obviously, not a 2020 like this one, for the same price as the bullion version, because as far as my LCS was concerned, it's just a silver eagle, whether it's a proof or a BU. Now the same happened with proof coins from other mints as well. All of those proof ASEs that I did have went to the US, I think, as I was getting them cheaper than you guys. Anyway, there's another example of that actually. This proof bar, which I think was sent to me by Silverhair Stacker. $20 face value, and definitely struck as a proof, as you can see. I seem to remember he picked it up for spot and sent it to me. So proof coins do sometimes devalue, unfortunately. I'm sure many of you won't even recognise this one, the Tokelau goat. And one of the issues I've seen with modern proofs, as the purity of them is increased, if I can get it to show through the loop. It was perfect when I got it 6 years ago, and it's now developed a small imperfection just above the date. I can't really get it to show up, but it's definitely there. I think if they're kept in their original capsules from new, then you're obviously going to minimise the chance of anything developing. But saying that, those of you who have seen my coin cleaning videos will know that even slabbed coins can go on to develop some horrendous milk spotting. Even if it's a graded 70, those imperfections will put off buyers, of course. It's like the well-versed saying, you buy the coin and not the holder. So if you see a coin like this, not necessarily a milk spot, but possibly an imperfection, these sometimes occur when a tiny contaminant particle gets onto the planchet and is embedded in the coin in the strike, and over time that particle oxidizes and develops into a nasty crusty zit. Now I got these out of the deep stack to check on them, and thankfully they all seem to be fine so far. And I'm glad they are too. I haven't seen them for a few years. Anyway, the same thing can apply to proof gold. Not with milk spots, of course, but copper spots, as I'm sure you all know. I think this has a couple tiny ones somewhere. Not sure where, but it's there somewhere. When people are paying large premiums for proofs, they are looking for perfection and are going to choose a flawless coin over one with imperfections. The same goes for sovereigns. They also develop copper spots, but they don't seem quite as bad as many others. Anyway, on to some Perth Mint products. There's the crocodile, which you've seen before, I think. Thankfully, this one seems okay. You know, I do have concerns as some of these coins age that they will develop issues. This one's 6 years old now, and it seems many silver coins after this date definitely have some quality issues. Here's a slightly older one, the High Relief Kangaroo. So far, all of these from the deep stack seem to be okay. Many proof coins that I did have, I saw issues developing looking under magnification, so sold them off before they had a chance to get worse. The further you go back, the less issues silver proofs seem to have. This 20-year-old Royal Australian Mint Kangaroo seems to be okay, and also holding their value pretty well. This was certainly a very popular design and still is today. Let's have a quick look at Queenie. I see it has developed a very small toning spot there by the S. Anyway, just some points to look out for if you are a collector. And if you're a stacker, then try and pick up some cheap vintage proofs like this. Hope you found the video useful, and thanks for watching. Bye!